Hey everybody, I'm super excited to share with you this story, one of my favorite stories I've ever shot. And it took me out to a middle school, to a gymnasium, to sit next to several hundred 5th and 6th graders, okay? Think about several hundred 10 and 11-year-olds. Imagine them sitting still, being completely enraptured by the presentation, and some of them even crying. Why? Because the message was so powerful and it resonates with each of us. Watch.
The 5th grade filed in for an assembly.
What the heck?
But this would be no ordinary presentation.
I think what's powerful about it is it's a story that anybody can relate to, especially students. Rachel was a kid just like anybody else who had her flaws, who made her mistakes, but changed the world just one person at a time.
But April 20th, 1999, I got a phone call. I was 21 years old. I was working as a youth pastor. And one of my friends called and said, you need to turn on the TV. There's something really awful happening out in Colorado. And by the time that day was over, we found out that 13 people had been murdered at Columbine. 27 others were wounded. And Rachel was the very first person who was killed that day.
None of these students was alive back then. None of them really knows this story. But today, they're hearing it for the first time.
A lot of kids respond in tears because it gets pretty emotional. I've had kids who were thinking of suicide change their minds. Kids who were thinking of school violence acts have changed their minds. Kids who were really struggling, who just turned that into a purpose to make a difference in other people's lives. So it's pretty neat to see because you see the instant reaction from kids.
April Joy Scott was just 17 when she died. The middle of 5 children, she was so much wiser than her years. In fact, it wasn't until after her death that her family found 5 journals in her bedroom. Her words left them speechless.
These journals gave a glimpse into who she was, into what she thought about things. And she wrote in her journal, she said, I will create my own dream, my own image, my own future. No one can do that for me.
But it was in these tracings of Rachel's hands her parents found on the back of her dresser, and the words written in them that encouraged them to do something big with her life.
She wrote, these hands belong to Rachel Joy Scott and will someday touch millions of people's hearts. She didn't say they could, or I think, or they might. She said they will.
Rachel believed in a chain reaction of kindness, in the power of one small thing to do something so incredibly big for someone else.
She believed that every time you interact with another person, that person you show kindness to, or maybe you show some other attitude to that's not kindness, that can ripple out. And the people you will never meet could be impacted by the choices and the actions that you take today.
Suddenly, Rachel's Challenge was born, a 5-step program to encourage children to be the best they can be.
She wrote in her journal, she said, glory only comes when one pursues their dreams. And then she said, how many of us know what we really want and go after it? How many of us have enough trust, strength, and faith to believe that we could do the impossible?
And students here at South Park Middle School heard the message loud and clear.
I thought it was very heartwarming and it really makes you think about all the stuff in your life.
Would you recommend this for other students? Why?
Because it shows you stories on how people's lives can be and how nice they can be, how mean they can be.
How hard is it to be nice to one another?
It's not hard at all.
It's good being different.
You know, we just needed something. We needed a catalyst for the kids to be empowered and feel like, they have it within themselves. They do. And they're shy or they're bashful, but they almost need permission to be the good kid.
Kindness matters, and it doesn't have to be big things. It's the little things we say and do every day.
One girl, one message, and the power to change one life at a time.